So, back again, and I am doing 3 videos at once, so don't think I'm wearing the same clothes over and over and over again, because I'm not. So today, we're going to come into a seated position, and I will get this to do the way I want, that's better. So, this is my nemesis that we're going to do, and I still call it by its Sanskrit name, Ardha Paschimottanasana. Half forward fold basically, and this is a seated forward fold. Now if you're anything like me, I've got tight hamstrings. It took me years to get into splits pose, which I never thought I'd do, and my legs are back to the way they were 6 years ago. So I've also got a lot of pain in the back of this right leg, and I don't know why. So at the moment I'm going to show you really gentle version of this. I'm even going to use a cushion that you can use with it. But when you come into this, you're going to want to do this in the way that is right for you. So you can actually sit on a cushion as well. That will make it easier. So I'm going to bring this. I'm going to stick it underneath me. You don't have to do this though. Now, we're going to start on the right leg. You're going to straighten out the right leg, and you're going to bring the left foot to the inside of that right leg. Now you can see my knee doesn't come down towards the floor, so you can actually get another cushion and put that underneath there. Now I'm turning myself so I'm facing this right leg. Now if this is already sore on the back of your knee, you might want and prefer to do this. Let's take the socks off. Prefer to do this with the knee bent. It makes it much easier. And the thing is that when we come into a forward bend, I'm going to straighten mine out. When we come into a forward bend, we need to keep the length right the way from the base of the spine towards the top of the head. So you keep the heart open, shoulders are relaxed. So you're going to take a deep breath in. You're making sure that you can feel the sitting bones on the floor or on the cushion. So you're actually tilting slightly forwards before you begin. You're going to take a deep breath in, and you're going to aim, and I do mean aim, for your belly to come towards your thigh, your chest to come towards your knee, and your chin to come towards your shin. I am nowhere near that, but that's fine. So the easier version is actually to do this. Just to take a breath, knees bent, and just to come forwards in this way. You've still got your forward bend, but that is just a little bit easier. Now I really to have a cushion underneath this knee. I can feel that at the moment. So if you are anything like me and it hurts that knee, put a cushion underneath it. You can even extend it out to the side if that's just too much on it. So just be very aware. But if you can take this a little bit further and you straighten the leg out, you can take a deep breath in. Remember, keep this length. And as you exhale, you're just going to walk the hands as far forward as is comfortable for you. Now you don't want to collapse and curve into the back. You would do that if you were doing this in the yin pose, but you're not doing that today. So what you're going to do is just accept that this is as far as the hamstring is going to allow you to come. So you take 10 deep, gentle breaths with this. You are extending the arms and just little fingertips. Take that as far as is comfortable for you. Now if your leg begins to shake violently, you have gone too far. My leg's just at a point where it's not hurting. I can feel a dull ache, but I can't feel pain. And so you just take that 10 breaths as far as is comfortable for you. And then you slowly begin to ease that out. Now depending on how you feel, the easiest way to ease into that is just to bring the fingertips behind you and squeeze and open into the chest. There is an option for this if you've done it before, and that is actually to put the hand behind you, lift onto that knee, put the foot down, and just gently ease out by dropping the arm over the head. That might not be suitable for you, so do make sure you do which one is best for you. Release that knee and give the legs a little bit of a shake. I want this knee to crack and it won't. So again, other side, you're going to bring this right foot to the inside of that left leg. I usually tuck the toes slightly underneath my thigh, but you don't have to do that if it doesn't feel right. Again, make sure that you've got the fat out the way and that you're coming slightly forward, so you're tilting a little bit forwards with that pelvis so that it's coming really deep from into the thigh. Again, if the hamstring's saying not a chance, just come here. You can rest the head and you can stay here, but if you can, you're going to extend the leg out. If you need to, put another cushion underneath the leg. It softens it, keeps it bent very slightly, makes it feel easier. Take a deep breath in. And again, just gently start to extend into that. So you close their eyes down and just take it slowly. Keep the length. Remember, belly's aiming to come to thigh, chest to knee, chin to shin. And as you can see, I am nowhere near that. And the problem is sometimes we've seen these pictures of people who just beautifully and gracefully lay their body, their upper body onto their leg. Well, that's not, it's perfectly okay for them, but that's not the norm. So take out of your mind those images of those perfect people that are able to do that. And when I say perfect, it's perfect for them. At the moment, this pose where I am is perfect for me. I can just feel that dull ache, and I'm using my exhalation to let me come a little bit deeper. So use the exhalation, so you take a deep breath in as you lift towards the top of the head, and as you exhale, let the fingertips walk just a little bit further forward. Again, shoulders rolling away from the ears. And then when you're ready, gently, carefully ease that back. You've got the choice, fingertips behind. Just opening to squeeze into the chest with a gentle backward bend. But if you wish, right hand behind you. Roll the left sole of the foot down and lift the hips. And just gently drop that arm over the head to come into your counter pose. Carefully ease yourself back and release. So Ardha Paschimottanasana, half forward fold. And remember, you have a different body, a different life, different experiences, different mind, a different everything to all of those other people that you may have seen on the internet or on Instagram or on Facebook, who are able to beautifully fold themselves forwards. I can't do it. And I am absolutely perfectly happy that I can't, because what I can do